Welcome back, YouTube, to another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Now, this is actually take 2 because I got a good, 10 minutes into the recording before I realized that my microphone was actually muted. So, we'll do this again. Last time, we did a couple of bonding events, I believe, if I remember correctly, and we completed this quest for Kynes here to deliver books to the faculty members. So now we will continue on that trend with completing quests and head over to the lower class dorms for this tutor quest. And person is inside. Got to talk to this guy, Klein. Excuse me, you're Klein, right? I am. If you're asking, you must be Reen. Yep, Reen Schwarzer of class 7 at your service. I read you wanted me to fill in for you at your tutoring job. That's right. Something urgent's come up, so I won't be able to make it today. That's why I took this straight to the student council. If you don't mind me prying, may I ask what's so urgent? Of course. Truth is, my family got in contact with me last night to tell me that my mom collapsed when she was out working. If you heard my phone notification in the background, I apologize. I will go ahead and mute that real quick. Yeah, okay. That's all I know, but I've already got tickets for the train out to the country this afternoon. I'd do the same if I were you. The house you'll be tutoring at's a straight shot south from these dorms. It's by the riverside. Can't miss it. Your pupil's a boy named Emil, and you'll be speaking to his mother, Melissa. In terms of what and how you teach him, I'm leaving that up to you. And honestly, if you want to back out, that's fine too. I've already told Melissa that you're not necessarily locked in, so she'll understand if you can't make it. Thanks for giving me an out, at least. Oh, right. I probably should have asked at the beginning, but are you sure you want me doing this? I've never tutored anyone before. Well, you're a student here, so you've got the knowledge to do it at least. Ever helped other people study before? I've helped my younger sister with things she didn't understand at Sunday school. Then there you have it. Emil's got all the books he needs already, so all you need to do is go through the material together. Today's topic should be orbital science, by the way. You might want to brush up at the library if you're not too confident in that area. Thank you for the information. Well then, I've still got a pack, so I'll be heading back to my room. Any other questions before I go? I should be fine with what you've told me. Nice. This is a real weight off my shoulders. Good luck. I do hope nothing serious happened to his mom. So today's topic is orbital science, huh? You probably had the right idea about going to the library. Probably worth brushing up on my knowledge of the Reinford Company too. Once I've done that, I'll find that house. Yeah, alright. We don't need to brush up in the library because we already did that in chapter 1 when I spent an entire almost hour, 30 minutes, something like that, reading a bunch of books in the library. So, we are good to go. I'm pretty confident. Excuse me, I was sent here by a second-year student called Klein. Oh, you must be the one filling in for him. How thoughtful of him to find a replacement. Are you free to tutor Emil now? Yes, I am. Yeah, of course. Oh, thank you. I'll take you to his room then. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Reen Schwarzer. I'm a first year and a member of Class 7. Nice to meet you. Likewise. So, what do you say we get started? We'll be going over orbital science today, correct? That's right. I've already got my textbook ready. That's such an awkward sentence. I've already got my textbook ready. Maybe because, already has ready in it, so it's like it's saying ready twice. Maybe that's why it feels awkward. Page 40, huh? So we'll be focusing more on the historical side of things. Indeed. For the record, Klein and I covered up to the beginnings of the orbital revolution run last time. It really deserves to be called a revolution for changing everyone's lives so quickly and so much and so quickly. I'm sure you know the answer, but let me ask to refresh myself. How long ago did the orbital revolution take place? It was 52 years ago exactly, so roughly 50 years ago. Starting with an easy one, I see. It started about 50 years ago. You make it sound like common knowledge. I should have expected you to be smart since you are a Thor student. I wouldn't go that far. To follow up, do you know who invented orbments? Ah yes, that was Professor C. Epstein, the first choice. That would be Professor C. Epstein. Speaking of which, it was in the year 1155, just a year after his death, that the Epstein Foundation was formed by his skilled disciples. Oh wow, I didn't expect to hear all that. You really are amazing. That's not true. The way I explained things probably made them even harder to understand. Either way, I think today's plan is to go over these topics as a refresher first. And after that, we'll try and cover everything up until the year 1170 of the Septian calendar. Sounds good to me. And that's about it. Did you manage to get all that? Yes, I should be good to go. I have to admit, I'm surprised. It's hard to believe that a company as massive as Reinford used to be just a single factory. It really is. The Orville Revolution brought about big changes just about everywhere. But it's safe to say that the Reinford factory's transformation into such a huge corporation is one of the biggest ones. It certainly ended up having a major impact on Zemuria, so I'd have to agree. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask, what was it that the Reinford factory specialized in making? This book doesn't really mention that. Well, it was weapons. Gunpowder weapons, like guns and artillery. They specialized in making weapons, such as guns and artillery. The factory's been around for a long time. I've even heard that it was around back in the Middle Ages. I don't know why I stumbled on that sentence. That's fascinating. Thanks for letting me know. I'm impressed at just how knowledgeable you are. I'm just doing my job. Seems like today's session is over. Are you okay with leaving off here for the day? This is a good stopping point, so yes. It was a pleasure to have you as a tutor today. The pleasure was all mine. Thank you for covering for Klein. Emil seems to have learned a lot today. He's a great teacher. In fact, I'd even put him on the same level as Klein. I'm honored. I'm glad to see he's happy. Well then, I have to give you something. Received 2,000 Mira. Thank you. Wait, Mira? I can't just take this? Question mark. Why not? People normally get paid for their work. Well, I guess. It didn't really feel like work to me. I guess it'd be rude to refuse it though. Well, if you insist, thank you very much. You're welcome. I'm very grateful you filled in for Klein. Quest substitute tutor completed, and this time my microphone was actually on. Yay! Alright. I think all that leaves is the old schoolhouse. Yeah. That is the only other quest we have, is the old schoolhouse. Let us go forth then! And, did I say firth? I meant, let us go forth! And complete this quest. Yeah, the whole moment's ruined now. You know, I have a way with words. I don't understand. Anyway, to the old schoolhouse we go. Charging on to defeat monsters. Da 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 da. Does look kind of like an old schoolhouse, doesn't it? The front doors are locked. I've got the key, so I can start exploring the underground ruins whenever I'm ready. But there's no telling what I'll find in here, so I better finish up all my other tasks first. Was there anything else I needed to do? No, there is not. After you finish exploring the old schoolhouse, the time of day will advance to evening. As a result, all daytime bonding events and quests will expire. Use the old schoolhouse key. Entering this place doesn't get any less scary, no matter how many times I do it. Time to try calling anyone I can count on to back me up. Yes! Future investigations of the old schoolhouse will require you to choose a 4-member active party in addition to support members. Aha! So, we can choose Laura, and we can choose Gaius, and oh, hey, we can choose all of them. Okay, cool. Yeah. And how do we... How do we continue through this menu? It's not space. It's not E. Right click. Okay. Completely forgot the controls for a second there. Been about a month already, huh? I'm still kind of scared, but we can't just leave this place locked and pretend nothing weird's going on in here. Yeah, especially with the principal himself asking us to keep exploring it. We'll just have to take things nice and slow. And I'm counting on you guys for backup. Understood. I wish to do everything I can to assist in the name of Class 7. Even if more fiends were to appear, I would relish the chance to test my mettle against them. Hahaha. I feel a lot safer with you around, Laura. I've heard the stories about this place, but quite honestly, I'm having a tough time believing them. A building that changes its layout all on its own seems, well, kind of impossible. I imagine the only way to truly believe it would be to see it with your own eyes. Oh no, I unplugged my headphones. As soon as we step through that door, you'll be left with no option but to accept that this place is not as it seems. Yeah, I think you're in for quite a surprise. Come on, let's go. Yeah, onwards we charge after I adjust my party members, because we're going to move Elliot to the support. Alright, oh, and we're going to set up our links. We do that? Oh, right. Link them. Link them. Elliot, if he comes in, we want him at the back. We don't want him too far back. We'll put him over here. Yeah. Yeah. Not that the tactics really do anything, but, you know. Exclamations! What the? What's going on? It changed. Nobody expected that. This really is completely different from the last time we were here. What's that pedestal-like structure over there? I mean, we don't know either. That wasn't there last month. None of this was. Yeah, I don't remember it either. Me neither. The staircase leading down into the ruins is completely gone too. Instructor Sarah said she was going to investigate the ruins in her spare time as well. She didn't mention anything like this. Maybe someone sneaked inside and did this. No, it's too large scale to a change to have been done in such a short time. The most likely explanation seems to be that the ruins have changed their layout on their own. Again. You can't be serious. This truly is a fascinating place. ... Well, standing around isn't getting us anywhere. Let's go and get a closer look at that pedestal. Yes, let's look at the pedestal. This looks a lot like an elevator to me. Anyway. Well, it's definitely a device of some sort. If I were to guess, I'd say it's something similar to an elevator. You'd find in a mine shaft. That's what it looks like anyway. An elevator, huh? I wonder if that means we can use this to go deeper underground. It's worth a shot. Let's see. There we go. We can use this to descend one floor down. There appear to be other floors beyond that too, but access to anything lower is locked out. Which means the area we explored last month would be the first floor, I suppose. I didn't realize these ruins went farther than that. My head is starting to hurt. If the rest of the floors are locked, that seems to suggest someone is trying to stop us, or anyone, from getting to them. But who would do that, and why? I have no idea, but the proof is right here. All of the other floors are off limits. There's no model number or date anywhere either, which suggests this elevator was built at the same time as the building itself back in the Middle Ages. You're surprisingly well informed on technology, Elisa. I was about to say the same thing. Interesting. It's not often that girls develop such an interest in machinery. Oh, someone's flustered. I don't know that much. It's all just low-level stuff. Plenty of other people could tell you the same thing, I'm sure. So, what are we going to do? Do you want to try using the elevator to go down to the second floor? Yeah, I think we should. Though we have no idea what we're going to find down there, so we're going to need to be very careful. Make sure you're well and truly prepared for anything. Yeah, let's go down to the second floor. Good. Second floor. Everybody up, I guess. Man, none of this was here last month, was it? It's kind of eerie. But there's a door. That door sure looks like the one we saw last time, though. And that means we can probably expect more monsters behind it. Excellent. I'm itching to test my skills against them. We should be careful in here. Monsters may end up being the least of our worries. True, but the 5 of us shouldn't have any problems making good use of combat links, at least. You ready to get started? Of course, let's head in. You know, I wonder if having the other 2 members with us would put any unique dialogue if we go through the previous floor at all.
Onward.
Ah, oh, the game froze for a second there. That made me extremely nervous. Ah, look, it's a palm. We'll go to the boss room and see if that triggers any unique dialogues. Which is up here to the left, yes. And here, into the depths.
We appear to have reached the exit.
Yes, yes, we do appear to have reached the exit. Nope, no unique dialogue. Okay, well, that was a waste of time. Alright. Back to the entrance. Yes. Speed through this. I'm not interested in wasting everybody's time even more. Alright, now we go to the elevator and go to floor 2. Yeah. Alright, and we are back at the second floor. Now, let us continue onwards.
Onward.
That's exactly what I said. No, we can't interact with this. Oh, wow, that's a big one. Uh-huh. Ah, get back here.
Now's our chance.
Triple advantage.
It's my turn.
Now, we do have plenty of battle scopes, finally. So we will cast battle scope, or use battle scope because it's an item. Lantern spider, an arthropod monster with an air sac that gives off a pale light on its back. This sac contains a poisonous liquid. Yeah, it's a pretty creepy looking little thing, ain't it?
My turn.
Attack! Yeah.
My
Attack!
turn.
Yeah!
You still have a lot of training to do.
Yeah, that spider really needs to train more. No, I'm not asking for it to train more. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with it being easy to defeat. So I'm guessing where that big monster is right there is the area we need to go to move forwards. Oh, wait a second. Ah, interesting. Okay. So, got a little bit of a puzzle.
Seems to be a treasure chest here.
Yes, there does, but we can't seem to get to it. Yay, we got a battle scope to replace the battle scope we used. Alright, let's see what's over here. Ah, okay, we're blocked. So down is the only way to go. Let's get back here.
Now's our chance.
Triple advantage. And
Right.
guess what we're going to do? Could you guess? Battle scope. She's right there. Clay doll. An ancient humanoid that roams the old schoolhouse's underground area, repelling intruders.
I can do this.
Yeah, attack. Wow, just a sliver of health left.
All right.
Yeah,
Together, we're unbeatable.
good job, guys. Good job. Alright, continuing onwards we go. And what is that? kind of rock creature.
Now's our chance.
That's an interesting looking little thing.
Right.
And once again, we are going to Battle Scope. Stone Stalker, a four-legged stone creature. When it sees an enemy, it approaches them, then attacks with its weight from above.
Go.
Yeah, attack.
Right.
Attack. Yeah.
It's my turn.
And Gaius, finish him off. Oh wow, okay.
They're open.
I've got you. That was pretty impressive, actually.
I owe everything to the winds.
Yes, yes, the winds. The winds were at your back. Underground, where there is no wind. Yes. Very true, guys. Very true. Alright, so there's a ladder right there. We're gonna go ahead and do this treasure
Is
chest.
that a treasure chest?
For an item we don't need. Eye drops. This thing's terrified of us. It's like, oh no! Oh no, they're following me! Ah. Alright. Up the ladder we go. A very big ladder. Let's see. To the right, maybe? What's over here? Ooh!
Oh, a treasure
Yes, a treasure chest. And look at that, it's one of the monster treasure chests. Alright, well, I guess we will open the monster chest.
If it's a fight
Oh.
they want. Here we go.
Alright, well, we're gonna use this one. Oh, it's not as good as it is in the later games. I forgot about that. You know what? We didn't see Reem's S-Craft like we were supposed to at the end of Chapter 1. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh man, even that's not going to take all of them out? Okay, maybe we won't do that. Do we have an art that we can use to take everything out? Yeah!
Arcus, activate.
Right.
Okay, we're just gonna use massive arts until we can finally take all of them out. Because someone's going to cast an art eventually. Not Firebolt, not that one. Yeah, that one.
Arcus activate.
Leave it to
And
me.
this Gaius have a good one. Nope. Here's gonna move over here. Ow. 0 damage. Oh, good job, Laura. Great counter. That's a lot of water. Yeah, take them all out.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Vanquisher. Nice. And we got Reaper. Interesting. I don't actually remember what the Reaper Quartz does, but we probably don't need it because we probably have many of them already. It's fine though, it's fine. The more quartz you have, the better, I guess. Oh, hey, another chest next to a spider. Gotta get rid of those spiders. Can't have spiders running around. That would be absolutely terrible. Alright, so there's a lever here. And... okay. So... there's a lever there. Don't know what it does. And then there's this one here. Could lower this one. Oh, that's cool. Turns it into stairs. Neat. Okay, so then this one here must open something. Ah. Wow, I actually did not know that that was a false wall. Neat. Alright. And we should be able to, yeah, that's the door. So we just wrap around in a big 180 and yeah. Oh, wait a second. What? I thought it was right there. But, oh, I'm confused. Oh, it's over here. Okay. And into the depths.
Jay, we're at the end.
Yes, yes, we are. You are correct. What monster waits for us at the depths of the old schoolhouse level 2? Exclamations! No. Oh, that's an interesting looking one. Wow. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh.
Here we go.
Alright. Battle scope. They're all the same. And let's see if these things can actually do any damage to us. Cherubic Gate. The floor guardian that has merged with a door. Interesting. Fires light rays from the jewel at the center of its confused foes. 2 confused foes. Oh, wow. Okay. Fires light rays from the jewel at its center. 2 confused foes. Yes, that makes way more sense.
My turn.
Yeah, let's just move around and see if these things can actually do any damage to us.
It's my turn.
Ooh, was that 1 point of damage? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, 1 point of damage.
Here we go.
Amazing.
It's my turn. Fire!
Oh, these things are actually going to take a couple of rounds to take down. Man, we've taken 3 points of damage already. Wow. This is terrible. We might lose, guys. I didn't take this seriously enough. Explosion of mana.
My turn.
Yeah, take this one out. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna fast forward through this explosion. Yeah. Take that.
All right.
And take that. And
Right.
take that. And finally take that. Oh, wow, okay, so finally take this. And fast forward through the explosion. Yeah, good job, guys.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
We have a lot of Sepith. That was one sure that one sure put up a fight. Why am I like, man, I'm just seeing words that aren't even there now. Indeed, I suspect it considered this entire floor to be its domain. Still, it was nothing we couldn't handle. Perhaps that means the floor is ours now. Yeah, we seem to have finally gotten the hang of combat links and everything, but it doesn't look like there's anything left to find here. The path does appear to dead end with this room. There don't even seem to be any valuables in here for that thing to have been guarding. Yeah. ... What's wrong? You look like you're lost in thought. Did you sense something? No, I was just thinking about last month. This is exactly the same as what happened then. A new area opens up, we reach the end of it, and we fight a powerful enemy, and then hit a dead end. The situation is identical. Now that you mention it, that is suspicious. Every path has to reach its end somewhere. It's probably nothing more than coincidence. You might be right. It just strikes me as odd, that's all. Either way, we've explored all we can for now, so come on, let's head back outside. Yes, the exploration party's bonds have been strengthened. And outside we go. Yes, this thing. Warp to floor 2 entrance. Yeah, let's go. And back through the door to the elevator, up to the surface. cool little pattern that's on the elevator there. Little magical pattern. I wonder if that has any significance. Alright. And we shall end our investigation. Phew, that was way more exhausting than I expected. Yeah, the monsters down here were a lot stronger than the ones we fought last month. That elevator is the biggest conundrum, though. Where could it possibly come from? We should report our findings to the principal right away. Instructor Sarah, too. Yes, that seems like the wisest course of action. Yes, it does. And is anything here? Ah, a black cat crosses our path. And it can still speak in dots. So this month, there's suddenly an elevator allowing access to a floor even deeper below the surface. Honestly, how many more surprises does that old schoolhouse hold? There was nothing like that during my inspection last week, I can say that much. Why can't I be the one who finds all the cool stuff? There seems to be a number of floors even deeper underground too. But only the first two were accessible. That's another mystery. I tried to find some means of unlocking the elevator so we could access the other floors, but it wouldn't budge. If that's not the end of it, I wonder how far it goes. In the decades I've been here at this academy, this is the first I've heard of any additional floors whatsoever. Up until last month, the floor we used for your orienteering exercise is all we'd ever known. So what we explored today didn't even exist until last week. An easy access to this new area presented itself in the form of a convenient elevator, no less. I had heard that many of the ruins from the Dark Ages were fraught with mysteries, but this is almost inconceivable. Well, something must have caused the new areas to show themselves, but I don't have the slightest idea what that something could be. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, sir? Let me think. ... Perhaps it may have something to do with Emperor Dracos. Right. Dracos is the Lionheart. The very same. Emperor Dracos left strict orders regarding that building, which have been passed down from principal to principal ever since. He proclaimed that the old schoolhouse was to be reserved as is and preserved as is until the promised day arrives. The promised day? What does that mean? That I couldn't say, though some have speculated it ties back to the War of the Lions 250 years ago, and to Draco's companion, the brave Saint Sandlot. Saint Leanne Sandlot? The Lance Maiden. If Emperor Draco's words did concern the War of the Lions, it does stand to reason that she'd be connected. She and her Eisenritter fought valiantly at his side throughout the conflict. Valiantly enough to be regarded as a saint by the Septian Church. I imagine Firin and Erebonia don't at least know the name. Her name is celebrated even in my hometown, and I'm about as far out in the Empire as you can get. Far out, dude. There's no shortage of legends and mysteries surrounding her life, and her death for that matter. But how in the world would she be connected to the old schoolhouse? Well, I'm not certain she is. But when I think of the alterations that have begun to occur inside the building, and of Draco's words, I find it difficult to believe that there's no connection. It just strikes me as more than mere coincidence. I guess that's a good as theory as any. But what does the promised day refer to? ... Well, with so little information, we could speculate all night, and I doubt we'd get any closer to a legitimate answer. We'll just have to keep searching the ruins and see what we find. You've performed admirably, Class 7. I truly appreciate all your efforts, and I'm terribly sorry for keeping you here so long. Not at all. I'm just happy we could be of help. If we discover anything else, we'll let you know at once, sir. Excellent. Feel free to prioritize other tasks as you see fit, however. You're not my personal assistants, after all. Well, yeah, true. You are the principal, though. Thanks for the help, everyone. Think nothing of it. Honestly, I want to solve the mysteries of that place as much as you do at this point. I feel the same, and fighting the monsters within serves as excellent training. I would be more than happy to accompany you again should the opportunity arise. Yeah, it's not right for you to have to do all the hard work, Reen. That goes for all the other requests you do on your free days. 2. My help's just a call away if you ever need it. Thanks, I'm sure I'll take you up on that. I'll see you back at the dormitory. Take care. Quest, Old Schoolhouse Mystery 2, completed. Heal as reward. Received 1 additional bonding point. Alright. This is probably a good place to pause, and then when we come back, we will use those 2 bonding points on Eustace and Thea, and do some other little things. I don't know if there's a hidden quest this evening. There probably is. I think there's one like every evening of a free day. Anyway, we will figure that out next time. Thank you for watching, and as always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you like what you saw and want to see more. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.